talk to y'all as I'm purging this kitchen here. Come on in, y'all. I don't know if any of y'all can see me. I might just get on video for a moment and then put the phone down. The phone is not going to stay charged, though, y'all. It's not going to stay charged. So if the phone hangs up, if this video freezes, don't go nowhere, y'all, because I'll just plug in my phone and get right back on the same video. Okay? So here we go. So we're going to get on video here. I want to talk to y'all about something. Something I just recently realized. So before I go and do some housework and some cleaning, I want to talk to everybody who may be getting anxiety, feeling stagnant sometime with no explanation why, or feeling suddenly drained. So this video is something that a lot of people need to watch and really take note and listen to, okay? If you're feeling that frequently, almost on a weekly basis, you should probably cut out a lot of modern activities. You should probably try to take a break from this time period. Like, just do a lot of things that a lot of people aren't doing in this time period. What it is so much of this present day energy is passive aggressive, and it's actually creating your anxiety and your drainage. All the energy harvested, endless complaining, endless talking online, all of it is messing with your frequency. So you may need to take a break from even whatever spiritual practices you have. You may need to actually just cut back on that. You know, I can remember feeling a lot of anxiety and stagnant energy when I was running the church all the time. Like when I was overdoing it with going to church. When I was when I was doing too much work. When I was glorifying grinding all the time. When I wasn't grinding, I would feel anxiety. I would feel stagnant energy. Sometimes you just need to spend some time just being a kid, being a little kid that don't know how to work a cell phone that well, and just know old fashioned happiness. Sometimes you just got to go back to that. You know, there's a famous quote that says, "Muddy waters is best are cleared when left alone, or best cleared when left alone." So if you feel like all these different type of energy that you normally aren't in, then you're probably dealing with some mud in your metaphysical space. So you probably should just leave a lot of things alone that you're currently doing, even if they seem like they worked in your favor before. It could be that their season has expired. So for me, it was like going to the writing workshops. I was doing so many writing workshops over the past year that I eventually burnt out. And when I tried to do some, it created exhaustion, fatigue, and stagnant energy. So I realized only way I was going to get out of that energy is to just stop going to the workshops, like cut it down to only 10% of my time in workshops monthly. I found that whatever I was supposed to access spiritually started to come to me for healing, and that the anxiety and the stagnant energy started to go away on its own. Okay? Consider giving your eyeballs a rest, laying around with your eyeballs shut. Like, instead of looking at having to see some things, give your eyeballs a break. Eyeballs are directly connected to stagnant energy, anxiety energy, and even fatigue. So try sometime taking little snoozes and with your eyes just shut, turning the lights down low, having a little oil lamp, a little candle burning, listening to some relaxing music, and just not even worrying about what productivity. Don't even worry about it. Like, cut your productivity down to the bare minimum for a while. Like, spend a week where instead of doing 5,000 words, you're only going to do 1,000 words. Like cut your productivity down to 25% instead of 110% of your energy. You may think you're falling behind, but a lot of people don't know that um, each each time of a month has a certain amount of energy that you can use up in that time, in that specific moon or that specific cosmic alignment of your stars. So sometimes your life purpose at that time requires you to rest more than actually do more. You may think you're falling behind, but that's not the case. You may be in a season where you have to prioritize getting rest. So that's why when you don't, it just feels like your work turned against you energetically. Okay. So those are some things. Another thing is to let a lot of people do the work for you. Have a lot of people doing things for you for a while. I know that sounds like lazy, but what that'll do is allow you to just let your chakras rest even more. So if you don't have no one to take care of you for like 2 weeks while you're just resting your chakras a lot, then you may want to make your workload easier. So instead of eating off porcelain dishes, you might want to eat off paper plates since you can just throw them in the garbage. You may even want to cut your shower time down, like instead of showering for 20 minutes, maybe just wash yourself up one time and get out the shower. You may want to eat some quick foods, easy to cook, 30-minute, 15-minute recipes. You might want to just like lighten the load, okay? Sometimes that anxiety is all because you're expecting too much of yourself. Um, you've had so many people or so much expect from you that there's a fear of failure in you. So you have to actually give up on other things so that you won't you won't have as much fear of failing in whatever's creating your anxiety. We have to retrain ourselves to give up on some things. Everything can't be saved, everything can't be fixed, everything cannot be kept. So practice some surrendering for a while. If you're feeling anxiety, practice surrendering. Surrender something that has been getting on your last damn nerves. Just just stay away from it. You don't got to necessarily delete it or block it, just stay away from it. Hi everybody. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I like my funny face. My cheekbones make me look funny, but that's okay. um so yeah, y'all. I find that the moment I feel anxiety is like surrender. Something I'm not surrendering, or something's been getting too much of my energy, or I've been letting something control me too much, and you know, I need to drop out the game or the race for a while. It's not that you're being afraid, it's that like it's too much. It's too much. You walk that talk cause you can back it up. Usually I'm humble. Right now I don't choose. You could leave with me or you could have the blues. Y'all, I've been in a singing mood all morning. So I find also what relieves stagnant energy and anxiety is doing something that you enjoy, all because you enjoy it, not because anyone said you were good at it. Okay. So if you're feeling like, oh, am I going to get through the rest of the winter? Am I going to survive the winter? A lot of people be worried about that. A lot of people be worried about whether they're going to survive the winter. Now, here's something that I found out about that type of anxiety or fatigue. Sometimes you got to be like, you're not too good for amateur. Sometimes you just got to go straight amateur stuff so that you can have peace in your chakras. So get you a stupid, boring job. Don't aim so high in a lot of things you're doing. Take a break from aiming high. Take a break from so many demands on you to have the best. Sometimes you just got to be like, I'm going to just be okay with being average for a while. I'm going to get me an average, stupid little job. I'm going to do some average, stupid little work today. I'm going to just be straight up average for like a week. That's it. While everybody else saying they did 500 words, I only did 200. Like straight up. Something that someone would say is lazy. Like if someone would say, oh, that anybody could do that. That's what I'm going to do. Just if that's what it take to get the anxiety and the fatigue to let up some more. So do a little stupid exercise, some little dumb little 5-minute exercise. Literally like watch some movies from the 80s and the 90s, movies that people will be like, oh, that's old, that's played. Watch that stuff for a while. Sometimes we are just like chasing high quality too much, and it's becoming exhausting. Like today I bought instant coffee because it was like, I'm so tired of like the best of the best of the best. Why can't I just be grateful of what I got? So I bought me some instant coffee with a little with a little creamer, y'all. some little espresso coffee, and I'm just going to enjoy it. It don't need to be 5-star all the time. Like what? I don't know where this came from. Hold on, y'all. Hansi, what is on your tail? My cat got something on his tail. Come here, Bubba. Yeah, let me see. Something. You got something on there. It looks like it's bubble gum or something. Come, Hansi. Y'all, now I gotta sit here and find a way to hold Hansi still so I can get that off his tail. Come here, Bubba. Come here. Come here. Yeah, you don't want me to touch it. What is that? Yeah, okay, Bubba. You know hisses get kisses. What is that on your tail? What was that? It's on here somewhere. I'm going to get it, Bubba. You going to be nice or you want to go out? You want kisses? I'm allowed to hold you still to do your tail. Don't you sit in here and fuss. Yeah, come on over. Let me check it. Yes, right there. What is that? I got it. Hansi. He got something on his tail and he's refusing to let me get it off. I think it's like candy or something. All right, y'all, I got to get ready to go. I got to find out what's sticking to my cat's tail. He ran because he knew I had it. He don't want me to wash her, y'all. He thinks he's going to get a bath, which he might get a bath just so I can get it off his tail, whatever it is. You got to take care of your family members, your pets. Look, he got goats. She's like, she ain't washing me. I'm going to have to get me a wet washcloth and just go down his tail with some apple cider and vinegar to get whatever it is off his tail. Y'all, Hansi is a mess. I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful holiday week. I might try to get on tomorrow. I don't know, y'all. I have a lot to do. My ebook is available for sale if you're interested in finding out what your life purpose is. If you want to, find out what your abilities are, your gifts are, buy my ebook in pre-release stage. Right now it's for $8. You can send $8 to my Cash App, and I will send you the link, the private link to the beta version of my PDF. Okay? And you can read it before it gets on Amazon. Bye, everybody.